Hey guys, so in today's video I am going to talk about the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Plus Concealer. I wear the shade number 06 and this is priced at ₹1250. I ordered this online and I got this during Nykaa's sale, and I remember showing this to you guys in one of my haul videos. I have been meaning to talk about this for so long and I decided to use it and actually test it before I sat down and did this review. I am absolutely in love with this foundation, and once you go through the entire video, once you see me applying it and once you see how it fares throughout the day, I think you guys would actually agree with me as well. So according to the packaging, the foundation has medium to full coverage. It's lightweight and it has an oil-free formula. It's long wearing, water resistant and sweat proof. So everything that this says is not a lie at all. That's literally what this foundation does. This is a liquid foundation and the consistency is pretty thick. It's not very runny like other liquid foundations, and once you feel the texture, it may seem like this is really heavy, and usually with medium to heavy coverage foundations you can actually feel the foundation sit on your skin and you can't wait to get it off of your face. But with this is actually really lightweight. It also has a faint coconutty sweet smell to it, which I did not mind at all, but later on I can't really tell the smell or can't really distinguish it anymore. I think it kind of grew on me. So you could wear this if you have normal to oily skin, and if you have really dry skin it would be better if you mix this with some kind of oil, or you can also apply really good moisturizers before you apply this foundation on your skin. So in this video I'm going to show you how I like to apply the foundation, the two different techniques that I like to use, and also show you how it lasted throughout the day. So I'll be applying the foundation using two different tools. On one half of my face I'll be using this blending sponge, and the other half I'll be using a brush. Now this is a full coverage buffing brush and you can use any face brush that you have already. I think both of them give a very different kind of result, and I wanted to show you guys how they look and you get a better understanding of the foundation. So I decided to get the color Sand Beige, which is the darkest shade I think I could see on Nykaa. Because it is so difficult to find your shade online, what I did was look up for the shade which was equivalent to NC40 by MAC. So NC40 is the perfect shade for me in MAC Studio Fix, and then when I looked it up online, number 6 was the closest to NC40 and I was like, yes. So I'm going to pour out the foundation using the pump directly onto my face. So I'm going to take one small pump on my forehead, one pump on my cheeks and a little bit on my chin. So I'm not using a lot of foundation because I want to show you guys that you can actually build up the coverage quite well. So if you want something that is very light and something which is appropriate for every day, then you can just take a little bit of the foundation and it just covers up the redness so well. It's very easy to blend. You can't actually see the foundation sitting on your skin. It makes your skin look like skin, and it has a very dewy finish, and once it sets you can actually feel it set on your skin. If you want a little bit more coverage, you can definitely go ahead and take a little bit more foundation like so, and then you can just go ahead and increase the coverage in case you feel like you need a little bit more. I was actually very happy with the way it worked the first time, but I really wanted to show you how the coverage is buildable. So I have the foundation on half of my face and that's how it looks. I'll just pull it down a little bit. And this is completely natural light. I don't have any artificial lights on. I wanted to show you guys how it would look in daylight. So yeah, I have it on half of my face, and I feel like you don't even have to set it with powder because it just sets so beautifully. Let's go ahead and do the other side of my face. So what I'm going to do is just use my fingers to spread the foundation first, because we're using a sponge. I don't want the sponge to soak up most of the foundation, and it's easier to spread it using a finger. So I've got a wet blending sponge. The coverage using the blending sponge is actually medium. I think it just distributes the product very evenly, and you get this beautiful skin-like finish, and it fills up the pore as well. I have a lot of open pores right here, but then I think the foundation sits on it so beautifully, and I feel like I don't even need to use any concealer underneath my eyes or on my breakouts, because it has covered the redness so beautifully. And also sometimes my foundation ends up looking very cakey on my forehead, and I can always tell every time I wear this foundation that it does not look cakey on my forehead at all. And yeah, it has a very luminous dewy finish and a very buildable coverage that sits on the skin so beautifully. And I also think that the finish and the way it lasts on my skin, it's very comparable to the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. Now in that foundation I am in the shade Cashew, and that again is something that sits beautifully on my skin. It's super duper long lasting. So we are going to test this out. I have already tested this out myself. It is pretty long lasting, but I want to record it and show you guys that it actually lasts. 6 in the evening right now, and I just got done filming 3 videos. I did a lipstick swatch, so that's why my lipstick's different. And yeah, this is what the foundation looks like. I did not go ahead and do any touch-up. I did apply a little bit right here because I was doing a lip swatch, so it just came off a little bit, and I did not apply any additional product. Like whatever was there on the brush, I just went ahead with that. And yeah, this is how it looks. 10 p.m. right now, and I think this is going to be my final update for today because I think I'm exhausted. I just edited 2 videos and I uploaded my top 5 mascaras. So that was the makeup I was wearing today. My lipstick is worn off because I just had dinner. So this is how the foundation has fared. Definitely very oily on my T-zone. I have very oily skin, and it's super oily here. I can tell, like I can feel the oil on my finger. Super oily here as well. I'm surprised that it didn't come off, or has it? I don't know. I'm gonna need a mirror. I'm gonna see if it's still on the breakout. I think it has come off of this one. This one is red, like I can see the pink through the skin. Otherwise, the rest of them are pretty well concealed. This side my skin is doing pretty great, so not really a lot of movement of the foundation. And yeah, except for the oily T-zone, which is because of my skin type and not because of the foundation hasn't budged at all. I am so impressed. I'm actually impressed with my entire makeup today. Like the eyebrow is holding up so well. Really like the mascara. And yeah, so that's it for my updates. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this. I would highly recommend this foundation. It is so good. It is so comparable to most of the high-end foundations out there, and it's actually not the most expensive. I know for some of you $12.50 could be a lot, but this is something that would be really long lasting. You could wear this for such a long time, and if there's one drugstore foundation that you would want to pick up this year, then make this because it's really nice. I kind of regret not getting this when Milani had just launched, and yeah, it's actually really nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of this foundation. If you've used it already, leave that in the comment section down below, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.